Hello there, Annalena here, doing another video, starting by sending my blessings to anyone out there. Uh, May your path be gentle, loving, full of magic and wonder. If you're going through hard times, I'll send you my love, and it will change. There will be other time. There will come other times. I want to talk about a little bit about finding purpose, finding what is your unique skill, what is your unique gift. And there are some things that I have worked with on and off. I've, if you've seen some of my previous videos, I found it really difficult to really see my purpose as I was going through so much physical pain. So there's something about being in a good place in your body makes thinking about and working on your purpose much easier. So there is definitely a connection there. But you can ask someone that you know, whether it's a friend or someone in your family or a colleague. You can just ask them for an honest answer, what they think that you're good at, what they could imagine wanting to ask from you. And you might be surprised at the answer, but it's a good way to find out how other people see you and and what they know and experience that you are really good at, like in a natural way. So that's one way to go about it. So I've done that myself, and um, I asked my mom about it, and she, of course, she's my mom, but she said that, oh, you're good at creating a good atmosphere and making people feel good. So that was nice. And yeah, anyway, it's a way you can ask different people about what they think that you could be of service with, if you want to use the word service. Another good question is to ask the why. Why do I do this? Like if you want to start a new business, or if you want to, uh, I write. So why do I do that? Um, and then just go into it, and if whatever the answer is, there is no correct answer. The answer is what comes from within you, whether it's money or whether it's to be of service, whether it's to be heard, whether it's to help someone uh, if you want to do that, whatever you do. And it's usually what's natural to one's soul is something that's very easy. What comes from spirit is really just natural to you. It will make you feel lighter. You don't even need to work on your motivation to do it. It's um, it's just your thing, and it's your natural gift. Um, and Now you might want to look into your childhood, and what went on in your childhood. And if you tune in on my channel, I'm sure you are working on that and have been and looked at that part of your life and how it shaped you. You can look at sometimes even look at the deepest trauma and the qualifications that came out of that. What did you learn from that? And it can become your greatest gift. It can become, when it's transformed into love and understanding and compassion, then your deepest trauma can become your greatest gift. let's say if you grew up with an abusive parent, an alcoholic parent, the worst case, if you had two, you have from a very early age developed a sense of intuition to know where is that person now, where is my caregiver now, what state is that person in. And of course, when you're a child, this leads to fear and leads to feeling of abandonment and rejection. And until you wake up and become conscious, this is something you might, carry on into a marriage or the people you meet until you've cleared it and healed it. And you are aware that, okay, this was for my own healing. I had to meet that person because I wanted to grow. You just know that. You don't. It's it's not such a big deal anymore. But it might take a few tears and some screaming as well to 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 clear it from your system. So uh, if you're a child, you've developed a high sense of intuition. If you were in an environment that that's where you sort of had to do that in order to maybe even survive, you have developed your intuition. Now your intuition can be used in a great way in your life, whether it's working with people or whatever you do. If you have learned to follow your intuition, some things in your life might become easier. Not out of fear, but out of love. So, and this is also, it's a way to work with what is my deepest trauma. How was I when I was a teenager? What happened to me when I was a teenager? And I was, yeah, I have been thinking about this for myself, of course, as I always find that interesting to find these links and create a bridge between you understand something or you think you understand something, and of course the most important is to have some fun and joy and but I believe that I grew up with very close to nature and in Norway, beautiful Norway. Look up Norway on YouTube if you haven't been there, or if you've been there, you know it's a beautiful, beautiful country. Nature there is just absolutely fantastic. And I'm going between Norway and Denmark, so I have two home countries, two countries that I call my own, or not my own because I don't define myself like, but it's like I feel them. That they're part of me, the landscape, the land, uh, and we would play and play and play outside, and also I I sometimes drift into a fantasy world, and I think this is like uh, where it was better to be, where I enjoyed being, where I felt safe and I protected. And this is exactly what I do when I write, or at least maybe my children's books than um, than um, than my adult novels. Was that wrong to say that? Than my uh, novel for grown-ups. Mm, so you need to be at least 15, 16, 18, 17, 18 maybe to read them. Um, Yeah, so that was something that was developed early on, and I also experienced that some of my essays that I wrote in school, they were the teacher would read it out aloud. So I got that. recognition from someone, from an authority, from a teacher. No, I was very, very scared of authorities. When I was a child, I was just really, really had a lot of respect for authorities, and so I got some recognition, and wow, this is something I'm good at. So so it's funny how you can actually transform your deepest pain, and it can be a gift to the world coming from love. Yeah. Um, so um, this book I published 9 months ago, and because of my ego, I have not really. I haven't told it to that many people. I have not been very eager to have it out there because of my ego. Don't think you don't have an ego, because we all do. Anyway, I don't know why, but I think it was when I looked at the publication date. This is in English. It's just recently, a few months ago, it was published in Danish. I haven't told many people about that either. Um, yeah, I just needed that time to. There's a perfect timing, to everything. And the word trust. I heard this from someone. Trust, T, totally, R, rely, you on, um, S, spirit, T, time. Trust, totally rely on, spirit, time. Oh, can be a good one sometimes. So anyway, back to the book that it has taken me some time because it's just it's my twin flame journey, and it's been the hardest 8 years of my life, and I don't think I could do it again. Um, but it makes sense that I went through it once I write about it and I can release it like that. And of course, it's just my stupid ego. What's the drama all about? Because really, well, I had one friend and she read it and she was, Anna-Lena, I knew things weren't so good with you, but I should have done more for you. And I said, no, 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 you should not. You have done so much. You're my friend. So I don't, I haven't written it for people to feel pity. I have asked myself the big why I write. Why? And both, of course, I write because I love to write, but also because if what I write in any way, shape, or form can help someone out there, to give them just a little bit of hope that they're not the only one, and that there are there is hope there. You can work your way through it, and that is also a why, and it's a why I've written this book. It's why I've written Anna Veronica. And Anna comes from Olava's grandma, and Veronica comes from the uh, medicine woman that Olava met when she was a young girl. So anyway, it's it's interesting to ask the why question. Why do you do what you do? Another good thing that I've found is that by the end of the day, you just go through your day and think about what, maybe 2 or 3 good things. What good things happened today? What good things happened today? And you can even go a year back and think, okay, what really, really happened this past year that filled my heart with love and beauty and to me, I asked myself that question, and one of the answers was that I was by my dad's last 8 days of his life, and I was sitting by his side, and I journeyed with him to the other side. So there is someone in heaven who loves me. That was one thing. And the other thing was actually that I actually wrote these 7 little short stories, wild and wondrous stories from the waterfront. That also makes a lot of sense to me. Many other things, of course, my kids, my little grandkid. Oh, that's number one. Of course, that's number one. So I just wanted to wish you all a wonderful day out there, and take care and be blessed. And I just want to wave with my beating heart. Doom, 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 doom. Dee, dee. Take care. Be blessed. You can see my heart has grown. See you.